How's it going? It is all the news all the time, and there's some interesting news that's come out today about Pirates of the Caribbean 6. So the new film, we've had a recent update 2 days ago, and we're going to have a little look at the plot, the cast, everything else we need to know. Who's the writer? Is it going to be successful? Is Johnny Depp actually going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 6? And my guess is yes. I mean, don't hold me to that, but I'm going with yes on that one. So let's have a little look. And we're also going to be talking about Christina Hodson, the writer, and Margot Robbie. Can you imagine Margot Robbie's face there? No, nor me. Okay. So let's have a little look. So Pirates of the Caribbean has become an extremely successful movie franchise, as I understand $4.5 billion over the 5 films so far, not including merchandising. So much so that even those who have not watched the films, who are they, are aware of its lead character. There he is, the swashbuckling Captain Jack Sparrow. Starting merely as an adaptation of a theme park ride carrying the same name, Pirates of the Caribbean soon grew into the popular and much loved franchise with fans across the world. So it started out as just a theme park in the Disney locations, and they took this title and just made a whole, $4.5 billion out of 4 words. Amazing. So the films came out in 2003, and then there was another one in 6, 7, 11 and 17. But they're saying viewership fell off considerably in the later films. Yeah, people did notice this. But everyone else still seems to love Captain Jack, and why not? There he is. But what is going on in terms of the future? What's going on with the Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Well, there's a lot of stuff about the plot at the moment, a lot of rumours going on about the plot. But one of the key facts that we know so far is we've got Christina Hodson has taken over the writing role for Pirates 6. But her track record, Birds of Prey and Bumblebee and Batgirl, haven't exactly done well. That's putting it mildly. So we've got Christina Hodson, she's writing, but she's taken over writing from 4 other people who were dealing with the script. Reet Reese, Paul Wernick, Craig Mazin, Ted Elliott. So this is the 5th person who's had their hands on this script, and to be honest, that's never a good sign for a film. Usually ends up with something that's been written by a committee. But there you go. So we don't know the plot. There's some guesswork done about a female lead character. There's a lot of stuff we don't know, but what we do know is we've got Margot Robbie, who's in the frame now. So producer Jerry Bruckheimer said in a statement they were having conversations with her, but her casting is still tenuous at best. Bruckheimer also said the studio is writing 2 scripts, one with Robbie and one without. And though she could never replace Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, if the story ever needed to follow an eccentric pirate with strange but somehow brilliant plans, who better to become the brash buccaneer than Margot Robbie? So, yeah, it's quite interesting that. But my question is, no one's going to accept Margot Robbie taking over Pirates of the Caribbean 6. In my personal opinion, they're going to be in uproar that Johnny Depp's not there. And we shall see, though. But fan opinion has been divided, with some vehemently opposing the return of Depp, while others refuse to see a movie without Depp. But there's been a multitude of legal and personal troubles, but those are all cleared up now. And he seems to have come out of the trial on top. His career and reputation are more fragile, but it would be amazing to see him back. But what else is going on with this film? Let's have a little look. So Margot Robbie is looking ahead to the Pirates of the Caribbean with latest developments. So this is from InsideTheMagic.com, and she's set to begin the next phase of her introduction into the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Jerry Bruckheimer has claimed that Margot Robbie will be replacing Johnny Depp in the lead role of the beloved Disney franchise. And there's a script that still involves Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp. It seems that Disney will be going in a different direction for Pirates of the Caribbean 6, allowing Robbie to take over the lead as protagonist for the next film instalment. And she's been recently filming the film Barbie, and that has just finished wrapping. or that's finished filming. So she's now available for the Pirates of the Caribbean 6 film to start. But the question is, will people be happy with Margot Robbie and no Johnny Depp? I'm saying no, they wouldn't. And the next problem is Margot Robbie has actually been behind the scenes in the movie industry. She's become more of a producer and businesswoman and power player than she is an actress. Or maybe you can put the two together. But she's moved over into a more production role, and she's bringing Christina Hodson with her as the writer for the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But so Margot Robbie and Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson are re-teaming for a new female-fronted Pirates of the Caribbean movie for Disney, and Robbie attached to star in it. I mean, this sounds great, but her writing or her track record has not been fantastic at all. Her last films were, as I say, Bumblebee and the Birds of Prey film, and the very recent Batgirl that got cancelled before it even got shown. So she's, I mean, it's like the curse of death with this woman. If you want a film to go down badly, you get Christina Hodson on the case, and she'll woke it up and female front it and fill it with all sorts of shenanigans that make it collapse like a wet newspaper. Plot details being kept in Davy Jones's locker, right? The project in early development is not intended to be a spin-off of the long-running franchise that had Jack Sparrow, but rather a wholly original story with new characters under the Pirates name. Right. So they're going with the... I think that makes more sense, that they're going to have to be a complete reboot and a redirection. But it sounds a bit like Rogue One in Star Wars, going off sort of piste with a new direction. I'm not sure, really not sure about that. We've got a little look here at Christina Hodson, and she's one of the busiest young screenwriters in Hollywood. But Bumblebee was panned and was a flop. Birds of Prey was really disliked by the public. Batgirl got cancelled before it even went out. It's not great. Her Transformers prequel, Bumblebee, generated $157 million at the global box office. That's not a great number, to be honest, considering things like Maverick and, well, they're in the billion range. So 157 million won't even cover production costs, let alone advertising. But there you go. Crowded holiday frame, is that the excuse they're coming up with? After years of franchise fatigue, are they coming up with that one as well? For a saga that seemed to be running on fumes, the Autobot origin story signalled a return to form, they say, earning the best reviews yet, but not money. Upcoming films on her docket, including the highly anticipated Suicide Squad follow-up Birds of Prey, again panned by the audience, and Batgirl, which was so bad they said it was irredeemable. It was so it was so bad they didn't even put it on the streaming service. They just dumped it as a tax loss. Wow. So I don't know. I'm not sure about how profitable this lady is. I don't know the reasons behind it as well. Is it just too much of this sort of progressive ideology? Is that annoying people? Is it trying to make films that are just about the first this and the first that? I don't know, but it doesn't seem good. So here we have Christina Hodson. Here we have Margot Robbie in talks to star in a female-led Pirates of the Caribbean. That doesn't mean female entire crew, but female-led. I can't see a problem with it, to be honest. If it's a spin-off, it sounds great. Margot Robbie running around, swashbuckling and wobbling around drinking rum. I don't know, sounds great. But Christina Hodson writing it, I'm not sure about that. So we've got 2 Pirates of the Caribbean scripts, one written, one for Margot Robbie. So in the midst of this, what was the words there? News came surrounding Depp's former mega franchise, Pirates of the Caribbean. The biggest rumour we've heard is Jerry Bruckheimer and Disney wanted Margot Robbie to lead a new chapter in a new direction. Yeah, but there's 2 pirate scripts, one with her and one without. So there's some very interesting stuff going on here. Very interesting stuff. What else have we got going on here? Well, there's a statue in Canterbury, which is very near here, and it's a £70,000 statue of 16th century playwright Christopher Marlowe. Lovely. But it's been compared to Pirates of the Caribbean sea monster Davy Jones. Well, what's all this shenanigans? Where is it? Oh my, that is frankly hideous. That's hideous. I've seen. It looks like those. What are those toys you used to get as a kid? Those sort of layers of things you had to put them together. It looks like one of those layers, and yeah, it does look. So that's a hideous thing. that's quite nasty. Well, art, eh? Who knows? Certainly not me. Where's it going to go? It's going to go here. This is the remains of the medieval church of St George the Martyr. This is in Canterbury High Street. So all this McDonald's is over here, and the people just meander there. You can walk through that way and that way. So I don't know if they're going to stick this hideous statue in the middle, which would be a bit annoying because people would like walk into it. But there you go. It's not for me to make decisions about such things. But the next question is Johnny Depp going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 6? And the word on the street is yes. While nothing has been confirmed so far, a former Disney insider speculated Robbie could be cast as the daughter of Captain Jack Sparrow, and Johnny Depp could make a cameo at the end of the film to set up the next instalment. So he's doing double duty there, in my opinion. He's turning up in this film, Pirates of the Caribbean 6, so that everyone can say, oh yeah, Johnny Depp's in the film, it's alright, everyone's fine, it's all Johnny Depp's here, don't worry. Plus, he's there to set up the next film, Pirates of the Caribbean 7. So he's doing double duty there. Whether he's going to go with that, I do not know, because he has strong feelings of being betrayed by Disney at a time when he needed them most. They were not there, and that's putting it politely. So yeah, his feelings are quite well known, and actually I'll go and get a quote. Yeah, Depp said there was a very deep and distinct feeling of having been betrayed by the people that I had been working with, the people I had worked hard for, people I had delivered a character to that they initially despised. So yeah, there's some animosity and hostility there, but you know, big paydays often overcome feelings of hostility, I find, in my experience. So let me know your thoughts and feelings and hopes and ambitions and dreams, and press the old like button, the subscribe button. Don't forget you can watch another video. They'll put one of these cards. You can just click through there. There's a whole series of Johnny Depp videos, probably about 60, I think, videos about Johnny Depp at the moment. I know more about Johnny Depp than I've ever known about anybody else in my life. So, so what do you think about this Margot Robbie, Christina Hodson team up for Pirates of the Caribbean 6? What are your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be a rip-roaring success, or is Christina Hodson going to do another Birds of Prey to it? Or is it going to be even worse? Is it going to be Batgirl, and it's so bad it can't even be shown to people? That's bad. That's super bad. Well, let me know what you think. You can always watch a video and leave a like and a subscribe, leave a comment, press any other buttons you find, and I will catch you guys later.